I've seen enough. Lena was taken by the town doctor. It's locked tight. Fugitive at large, Sammy Pillow Fight Marino. Considered armed and not even remotely dangerous. There's no way I'm forcing that padlock open. Keep out. I don't want to go in there anyway. Whoa, look at the size of this place. It could probably fit everybody in the whole town. Is that engine running? What's that clatter? Is that engine? I've already taken enough. I've already taken enough. What the?
Careful there, floor's a little slippery.
Slippery? This place is completely flooded. If I slip, I might drown.
Now that'd be something to see.
A variety of attractive wrist and pocket watches. They're all set to different times. Come to think of it, what time is it? They're all set.
It's always a good time for a good timepiece.
Why is it so dark in here?
Fuse is blue. Happens every time it rains.
Every time? Isn't that dangerous?
Oh, just inconvenient. Those were my last couple good ones. Can't pick up any replacements till tomorrow.
Everything's drenched in here. How'd this happen?
It's been raining, silly.
We're inside, silly.
I have a gigantic leak in my roof that I haven't bothered to fix in years, silly.
Well, that clears things up. Silly. You made all these, huh?
Every one. Well, except the watch I'm wearing. Keeps me humble.
There's such different sizes. Doesn't that make it tricky?
Not really. Clock's just a circle that tells time. What's it matter how big the circle is?
I guess you're the expert. Every clock in this place shows a different time.
Well, of course they do. How else are customers gonna know that my clocks can handle every possible minute of every possible hour? You want them to stand around and wait all day?
I, guess not.
Stay dry.
They're completely shot. No wonder the lights are out in there. They're fried. No reason to take them. I'll grab a handful. I won't get too far without a paddle. Nobody's inside. I'm not much for fishing anyway. Bay Lighthouse. Yep, I can confirm there's a lighthouse out there. It's still attached to the boat with a rope. Looks like it's been sitting here for years.
Mr. Green.
Sheriff, funny running into you here.
Yes. What are the odds I'd be at the police station? Step up to the window, please.
You're looking well. Armed.
Why are you here? Did you have something you wanted to tell me?
Tell you? Like what?
Like the real reason you're in town? Or the real reason you were inside Oswaldo's house? Just examples, really.
No, Sheriff, I told you the truth. There's nothing else to tell. I'm just here doing research for my novel. Figured there might be a prisoner or two with an interesting story.
Is that right? Well, I doubt you'll get much interesting out of Mortimer over there, but I won't stop you. Make it quick. Public hours are over soon.
Understood, Sheriff. Guess it keeps this place warm in the winter. What is this, a spittoon? I'm not looking any closer, just in case. You're Mortimer, yeah? What happened to you?
Oh, bad trip. Or maybe a really good one. I can't really remember.
And now the sheriff's got you locked in here until it wears off.
Hopefully that's all. He seemed angrier than usual. I think I did something this time, maybe.
There's no way you totally forgot what happened.
You'd be surprised. Those mushrooms pack a punch. But when they punch you the right way, man, let's just say the Watambu were onto something.
You're this messed up from some mushrooms?
Oh, those aren't some mushrooms. Best mushrooms in the world out in that forest. But sometimes they get a mind of their own, and then you end up losing yours.
Did you say Watambu? What's that?
People who lived here a long time ago. They're the ones who figured out about the mushrooms.
Do you know anything else about them?
Did I already say they lived here a long time ago?
Yes.
That's all I got.
You gotta remember something. Where were you when you came to?
Dr. Morgan's office, same as usual. He said I was licking the window of the candy store screaming that it needed more nougat. And then the sheriff came in and started asking me questions about some green thing.
The sheriff asked you about a green thing? What green thing?
I don't know. The doctor said I was holding it when he collected me. I didn't get a good look because I was so out of it. Oh no. The sheriff must think I stole it. What if I did steal it?
Where's the green thing now?
If the sheriff hasn't figured out who it belongs to, he probably put it with the rest of my stuff.
And where's that?
In one of the lockers over there, probably. Thanks for visiting, whoever you are.
Mortimer said he was found holding some green thing, and it's probably in one of these lockers. Mortimer... The wheels are missing, and it's covered in rust. I've seen these around before. They play a quick movie. Sometimes the movie's for certain audiences. I've seen these. They're Little Rider brand child amusers. It tells your fortune based on how much you weigh. It tells your... They have a little bit of everything in there. They have a little bit...
I'm afraid those aren't for sale, sir. We use them here in the salon. I'm afraid...
She makes me feel like I'm about to get my knuckles wrapped. She ought to be in pictures. The moving ones, I mean.
Apparently he's been doing it for as long as they've been together.
You're kidding! It's so disgusting. How can she stand it?
That's what I said! Oh, I think you have a delivery, Mary.
Can I help you, sir?
Who's this gross guy you're talking about?
I'm sorry, does that sound sound like it's any of your business.
Annette, he might be a customer. Are you a customer, sir?
No.
Then I'm sorry. Does that sound like it's any of your business?
Are there any new fashionable trends I should look into?
No offense, but it looks like you should start by studying the basics.
That's very offensive.
Sir, Annette said no offense. That means you can't get offended.
Those machines are huge. They look pretty dangerous.
They do?
No, Annette. Don't listen to the uninformed gentleman. The hair dryers are indeed large, sir, but they are perfectly safe.
How hot do those things get? Could that damage your hair?
Wait, could it, Mary?
No! Sir, you are distressing my client. If you have no business here, please leave.
Either of you smell burning?
Burning? Oh my god, do I?
No burning, Annette. Zero burning. Just dry, healthy hair. Sir, get out already. Please come again.
Those things look like they could suck the brain right out of your head.
You break, you buy.
And hello to you too. An assortment of dusty old electronics. Most of them are in bad shape. Impressive fan.
Not for sale.
Why not?
Nothing wrong with it.
No reason to risk it. I break, I buy. Hi there.
You break, you buy.
Yes, you already said that. I'm allowed to try this transmitter for free?
Yes, but...
I break, I buy.
Da.
What about the phonographs? Can I try those?
No.
Why not?
No sign.
Can't argue with that. Bit of a strange question for you. Do your radios ever give you horrific depictions of past events?
You mean news report? Yes, radio gets news report. 15% extra.
No, like, never mind. I'm a little short on cash. What happens if I break something?
You break, I break.
Understood?
Thanks for business.
Effortlessly mysterious. I imagine it's for employees only.
Please don't touch the hair clippings, sir. It's unhygienic and odd.
Sure enough, it's holding a coat.
Just the fellow I wanted to see.
You know me?
I know everything that I need to.
Which is...
That you are a man in dire need of a barber.
There's hair all over the floor.
First time in a barber shop?
No, it's just usually they sweep it.
As I will be doing when I close up. I collect it and sell it to local farmers as fertilizer.
Does hair work as fertilizer?
I have no idea.
Mind if I grab a handful of that hair? You seem to have plenty.
Whatever do you want it for?
I don't know.
Surely you see the absurdity in that, yes?
Yes. So can I grab some?
No. As I told you already, I sell it.
You ever nick anybody with that razor over there? Looks sharp.
Indeed it is sharp. It is in fact much more dangerous if dull. And I can assure you I have never injured a client. To do so would be disastrous to my reputation. Not to mention my minor aversion to blood.
You said you have an aversion to blood. How bad is it?
Why, you're not bleeding, are you? You have to tell me if you're bleeding. It's the law.
So pretty bad then.
All things being equal, I would strongly prefer not to be in the same room as an actively bleeding individual. I will leave it at that.
What do you charge for a haircut? I'm low on cash at the moment.
How much do you have?
0.
Ah, I fear I charge a touch more than 0. But seeing as how I'm newly arrived in town, allow me to offer you a complimentary shave. Provided that you return for a proper haircut whenever your wallet allows, of course. Do come again. Fans.
I suppose a quick shave.
That's the spirit. Have it. There we are, my friend. Do come back when you find the time. Fancy. Do come again.
The vendor said they're expired. Would you mind touching up my shave? I think you missed a spot.
That won't do at all. Take a seat.
Gotcha! Did I spook you there? Just a little ketchup prank. Sir? What the? He can't be. You call this a minor aversion of blood? I didn't, it was just, he... He was in my nightmare, like the man in the car. How many other heads were mounted on that wall, besides mine? Am I next? What am I supposed to do? I can't tell the sheriff, and if I leave town, he'll have all the more reason to suspect me. I'm stuck. I have no idea why I would need this, but he definitely doesn't need it anymore. I imagine it's for employees only. Hey, I know that guy. I've always been more of a sideburns guy. It's like the barber's equivalent of a doctorate. Classic and clean. Lovely evening.
Peaceful, too. For now.
Expecting a war later?
Expecting anything. Colin Faraday, Neighborhood Watch.
Harvey Green. Books. What does the Neighborhood watch out for?
Suspicious activity, along with suspicious inactivity.
Wait, so how much activity isn't suspicious?
Why do you ask? Seems suspicious.
How many people are in the watch?
5, if you count my wife.
And?
And my 8-month-old son. And my dog.
Uh-huh. Does the Neighborhood Watch work with the police?
The police? Please, you think the sheriff keeps the peace around here?
Yes.
The safety of the public is best secured by the public itself. More specifically, by me, Colin Faraday.
Quite the radio you have back there.
Appreciate it.
Isn't the roof antenna a bit overkill?
Absolutely not. It's for the watch, used only in the most dire of emergencies, tuned to our secure frequency.
Oh, which frequency's that?
Did you miss the secure part, compadre?
Mind if I borrow some gas? Just enough for my lamp here.
Sorry, can't spare a drop.
You can't spare a drop? You planning to mow every lawn in town?
Lawnmower's a ruse. This gas belongs to the Neighborhood Watch emergency reserves. Can't be too careful. Don't let your guard down.
I'm no expert, but they look nice enough. I guess something's finishing up in there. I guess something's finishing up in there. Can't deny the guy makes a lot of pots. It's full of small clay discs. The bigger ones must be even more challenging.
Hello, friend. You seek to reshape the earth.
Oh, I've never really worked with clay.
Who said anything about clay?
Did you make everything in here?
A few are by students, but for the most part, yes.
Impressive work.
The wheel does the work. We simply leave an impression as it turns.
But don't you turn the... Forget it. Are you done for the day?
I am not, but at this moment, I am a potter with no clay. Hardly a potter at all, really.
Can you get more?
I can, but the absence of a certain leg makes it a challenge.
Right.
Left, actually. You have clay for me.
Good guess.
Something like that. In return, you take any item in the shop.
Even one of those chips?
You will use it to defraud the casino.
Oh, no, I have a wobbly table. I'll slide it under a leg.
Ah, yes. I am familiar with wobbly legs. You help yourself. They aren't painted anyway. The casino paints the chips after I make them.
Thanks for this.
Thank you for my clay.
Can't deny the guy... Mostly pizza, a few calzones, which, let's be honest, are just folded over pizza. The most exquisite pizza. Bold claim. Doubt they could back it up. I have the strangest feeling these guys are brothers. Piping hot and ready to go. They look crispy. That guy sure has strong opinions about something. Do they not have plates? Do they not have plates? Do they not have...
If you're here for dinner, pick a table.
I'm not hungry.
What are you, the health inspector then? We're closed.
What's your problem with the health inspector?
Those government jamokes will find any excuse to shut down an honest local business. I bust my ass night after night slinging pizzas, and they expect me to find time for federally mandated sanitation guidelines. God forbid there's one measly rat in your side salad. Pick it out.
Where did you learn to make pizza?
Ever hear of a little place called Naples?
Yeah?
Well, so had the author of a cookbook I found in the sewer.
You're getting pretty good air on those dough tosses.
Please, this is rookie stuff. Check this out.
Dang!
Haha, best part of the job right there. All right.
People's clothes are hanging over the pizzeria. Classy. The pizza chef's working right below here. Time to go fishing.
Could you order something or leave already?
Could you toss that dough again?
Oh, you mean like this? Oh, for crying out loud! You know what? Screw this. I'm having a smoke. Anybody leaves without paying, I burn your house down.
I feel bad. I stole his dough and now I don't even want it. I feel bad. I stole his dough and now I don't even want it. Piping hot and ready to go. I don't see the point. Not sure why I'd do. I don't see the point. What would that do? Piping hot. Got nothing to bake. I don't see the point. Do they not have... I think I hear something rustling around up there. No. I don't follow. No. What would that do? Two nice things of flowers ready to be judged. Looks like they're waiting on a third.
Well, hello there, sir. Welcome. I'm Judy.
Thanks, I'm Harvey.
What brings you to our little refuge from everyday life?
Do you know a woman in town named Lena?
Oh, Lena? I know who she is. We aren't close, though. Different circles. She always looks a little sad. You know, maybe I should bring her some flowers sometime.
Why the gas mask? Plants don't seem that dangerous.
Oh, the plants aren't, but the pesticides can be. You don't want to breathe in any of those, no, sir.
Mind if I borrow the mask for a little while?
Oh, I wish you could, Harvey. But only club members can use it. Them's the rules.
What's that you're working on?
Oh, this? It's called a bonsai. You prune it so it grows just the way you want. I like to think this little guy appreciates that someone's in charge of all the important decisions. Take it easy, dear.
Constance DeWitt. You are?
Harvey, Green.
You here to compete, or just looking around?
What kind of competition are we talking about?
Floral arrangements, the pinnacle of natural elegance and beauty.
Lovely. Is there a prize?
Membership in the highly selective Villa Ventana Floricultural Guild.
What's that?
It's this, genius. You're standing in it.
Oh, neat. How do I sign up for the competition?
You sure you're up for it?
Why wouldn't I be?
You need to arrange flowers. By the looks of it, you can't even arrange your shirt.
That's a totally different skill set.
Whatever you say. If you're serious, put together an entry and place it on the table over there.
From where I'm standing, those flowers are starting to wither.
Must be those damn display lamps. Thirsty little suckers.
The other two entries are in vases. I don't think I can just put a pile of flowers on the table. Remnants of a meteorite that landed approximately... I've already taken...
cashing in or out?
Cashing in.
Excellent, sir. Your funds?
Funds?
Money, sir. For your chips?
Ah,
You do.
oh no. I'm ready to cash out. Here you are, my good man.
Sir, this is not a regulation chip. It isn't even painted. Are you attempting to swindle me, sir? We do not take.
Oh, please. This is.
Takes one to know one, sir. Now.
It stopped.
The ambient ticking of a clock was unnerving to our guests.
Yes, I'm sure it was the clock that was doing that. Remnants of another meteorite that landed approximately 30 kilometers southwest of Villa Ventana. The astrolabe was used for centuries to identify stars and planets in the night sky. Is this really how close the planets are to each other?
Oh, dear me, no. But we only had so much rectangle to work with.
They're painted with an impressive amount of detail.
Thank you. I find myself with an impressive amount of free time. Welcome, fellow galactic traveler.
Hi. Why are you calling me a galactic traveler?
Why, because you are. All of us are. Hurtling audaciously through the Milky Way aboard our great spherical vessel.
I feel pretty stationary.
An illusion. The speeds of Earth's orbit and rotation hold so miraculously constant that we feel nothing. Well, just have a look around. I'm sure you'll pick up a factoid or two.
Why does this town have an observatory?
Villa Ventana's high hilltops make it stellar for stellar observation. Regrettably, Villa Gaviota's substantially higher hilltops make it even more stellar. And it's 30 minutes up the road. All of which is to say, we don't get many visitors. So, welcome!
So is there a telescope I can look through?
Sadly, our research telescope is off limits to guests. However, we have set up a spyglass at the rear window.
What's the difference between a spyglass and a telescope?
A spyglass is weaker, better suited for terrestrial observation of distant objects and landmarks. You'll find it provides a striking view of Ventana Peak.
I'm a little rusty on my planets. Could you refresh my memory?
Certainly. Over on the left there, you'll see the sun, which is our star. Then we have our 4 smaller planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, of course, and Mars. Then we have the much larger cohort of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
Thank you. That brought it all rushing back.
Anytime.
Are you an astronomer?
Would you enjoy the hokey answer where I say that every human who looks up at the night sky is an astronomer?
Not really.
Then, yes, I am an astronomer.
So, anything new in space?
The community is abuzz with excitement over the recent discovery of a 9th supposed planet. Pluto, they're calling it.
What do you mean, supposed planet?
It feels hasty to classify it as such. If the reports are true, it's even smaller than the moon. The moon! Plus, now I'm stuck here painting a Pluto to add to our educational display.
If you don't think Pluto deserves to be in the planet display, don't add it.
But the larger community has reached consensus.
Is that what Copernicus said when he figured out the sun revolves around the Earth?
Earth around the sun.
Whatever.
The thing is, Copernicus was disputing a fundamental understanding of the cosmos. This is like arguing about whether a particular shirt is a small or a large.
Yes, but what happens when you wear a large shirt when you're supposed to wear a small?
Oh my God. You look ridiculous. You're right. I have to take a stand. Here, take my Pluto before I overthink this.
Yes, stay strong for science.
May I answer any questions? Enjoy the exhibits.
The armillary sphere was used to model the movement of the heavens relative to Earth. Complicated astronomy gadgets. I probably shouldn't touch anything.
That's correct.
Nobody would miss one old broken compass. There's plenty more in there, and I could see this being useful. It's bolted onto the base. I can't smuggle the whole thing out of here. There's a big sign hanging across it that says no. It's a partially painted model of Pluto in a pot.
No.
Charming, in a complete catastrophe sort of way. This mess doesn't stand a chance against those two. If I'm gonna win this, I need to find a way to level the playing field. This mess, if I'm gonna...
Oh, that equipment.
Two nice...
That seems pointless.
How would that help?
Yes.
Remind me why you...
To visit a patient, you need their visitor code. The referring...
Right.
Have a tranquil day.
That's a handsome V.
Nearly.
I can't leave. That's a...
Nearly.
Vino.
Well?
Well, what?
You're the one who knocked, you tell me.
Are you the doctor?
No.
Can I see the doctor?
No.
Why not?
No more appointments today. Emergency care only.
How do you know this isn't an emergency?
You look okay to me, medically speaking.
I desperately need to find one of the doctor's patients. Her name is Lena.
Nope. Nuh-uh. Ever heard of a little thing called doctor-patient privilege?
Yes, but...
But nothing. Lena's file is just as confidential as anybody else's. Now beat it!
So this is Lena's doctor. I need to figure out a way in there to get that file.
Give it a rest!
Out of curiosity...
Out of curiosity, what do you care?
I might have seen him...
Learn to live with uncertainty. Goodbye now! What do you want?
What's an example of a medical emergency the doctor would treat right now?
You want an example, young man? An example? Fine. Earlier this evening, Dr. Morgan had to pronounce a poor man dead on arrival. Lost control of his car, crashed, and flew through the windshield. Fellow looked like a meat pretzel.
Oh no.
See, now that's an emergency. Well, that and the shroom gulpers.
Did I hear you say something about shroom gulpers?
Damn shroom gulpers. Bane of the whole town.
What are they?
What's it sound like? They're idiots who gulp mushrooms to feel, I don't know, goofy. Most of the time they just sit there and giggle. But sometimes they start thinking they're something crazy, like a banana. Then Dr. Morgan needs to sedate them before they start peeling themselves.
Ew.
Now be on your way. And for everybody's sake, don't gulp any mushrooms.
It sounds like something... Ah! Nothing but garbage.
Well, I know where to go if I end up needing a cantaloupe. Awfully trusting of them to leave fruit outside overnight. Awfully They trust me not to steal the fruit? Old Mariner Cigar Store.
What?
Listen to me. Lena's in serious danger. I need to talk to her.
Would you give it a rest? Lena's in the safest place in town. For someone in her condition.
Where's that?
Somewhere a lunkhead like you can't bother her.
Tastefully understated. Tastefully understated. Ah, the swords are really stuck on there.
No.
It's a soft wood. It'll break if I try to... Nothing's bolted on. Wow, way out of my tax bracket.
Could you please smoke that outside, Beaumont? I swear I could smell it from across the room.
Doubt that would help, Skeffington. With that beak, you could smell this cigar from across the continent. Yes, indeed.
I will have you know that its size has minimal bearing on its capability.
Ha! Did you get your wife to believe that?
Is it supposed to be waving? Swearing on a Bible, maybe? Some targets are set up out there.
Why must you drag me here, Herbert? It reeks of bourbon and old leather, and it's decorated with nothing but wretched animal carcasses.
I know it isn't exactly our scene, Edna dear, but we would benefit greatly by finding ourselves in the good graces of Mr. Frey. There's much more to this hunting club than the hunting.
There'd better be. I'll be airing out this dress for months.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Ah, a newcomer. Your name?
Harvey Green. I was considering joining the club.
Wonderful. Then you must have been duly impressed by our collection of heads.
Very much so. But I couldn't help but notice that one of the mounts is empty.
Well spotted, Mr. Green.
Indeed, we as a society have yet to claim a trophy of that most dangerous game.
You mean jaguars? I've heard they're quite cunning.
A reputation that is woefully undeserved.
Tigers?
Alas, tigers began to bore us some years ago. They've run their course.
Then what?
Why, the only animal capable of reason, naturally.
What? No animal is capable of reason. Unless you mean... Wait, no! Please!
Ha! Bagged another one, Richard.
What the hell?
Oh, just a touch of fun, Mr. Green. What sort of club would we be if we didn't haze the prospective members? Please enjoy the drinks and conversation.
And be sure to speak to Gordon if you wish to apply.
Ready to take flight. Or it would be if it weren't dead. Looks like I've caught someone's attention.
Welcome, sir. My name is Gordon.
I'm Harvey Green.
What brings you here this evening?
This is the hunting club, right? I was hoping to join.
Ah, well, rather luckily, we happen to have a...
Who do we have here, Gordon?
Harvey Green. He's interested in joining the club. Harvey, this is club president Paul Frey.
The author?
Regrettably, Mr. Green, we have 0 vacancies. I wish you a pleasant night.
It sounded like Gordon here was about to tell me there is a vacancy.
Yes, indeed. We're in the process of...
Gordon was mistaken. We certainly have no availability for bedraggled drifters.
What? I'm not a drifter. I'm a writer, like you.
Adorable. Write all you like, Mr. Green. You are nothing like me. This is an exclusive hunting club, not a charity. Now leave before I need to ventilate my foyer.
Wow, I hate that guy. I can barely see 3 feet ahead of... He doesn't seem... Little touches like this help distract... I don't see the point. It looks pretty sad. Pluto helps a little, though. Old neglected... No. I was always... The stove's lit. What would that... I don't see... It's my manuscript, now with no cover on it.
I happen to be a bit.
Oh, you.
Oh.
Tonight, the latest. Tonight. This mess doesn't stand a chance. If I'm gonna win this, I need to. Check it out. I'm getting the hang of this floral arrangement.
That looks very.
Oh, that's just Pluto.
Oh, you named it. You've got a.
Not sure why. What would that do?
A disgusting pile of somebody else's hair. Why'd I pick this up again?
I don't see the.
I like. Have a good.
You got a question? Thanks for.
Two nice things.
You got a.
Have you watered?
You know, I'd love to freshen him up, but.
How dare.
Thanks for.
Spritzing it doesn't seem to help. This mess doesn't stand. If I'm gonna win this.
Oh, that.
That seems pointless.
Good to see. Bye.
Two nice things.
It's for keeping plants fresh in the nursery.
Don't you dare.
Oh, yeah.
No. What would that do?
Two. Pardon me, ladies. Not to be a broken record.
What is it now, sir?
There's an awful lot of hair on the floor. Is the hairdryer supposed to do that?
That's my hair! My beautiful hair is ruined!
Annette, I'm so sorry. This has never happened.
Well, that went better than the prank with the barber. There's a nearly empty bottle of nail. She probably won't miss it. There are... Not too shabby. Looks real enough to me, anyway. I'm ready to Chip. Singular.
One moment. Your pittance, sir. Have a nice evening.
I'll try not to spend them all. I'm way too I'm way too sober to enjoy eating one of those.
And I'm way too sober to enjoy selling them. Hey there.
Bye-bye.
You're back.
All right.
Great.
I've got the money. Let's ride.
Hell yeah, brother. Let's inhale some fumes.
You think we can avoid at least some of the bumps?
You call those bumps? I'll show you bumps. Buckle up, amigo.
Buckle what up? There's no...
Here we are, Ventana Peak. Go check out the top.
You'll wait for me here, right?
You bet. I got loads of deep inward reflection to catch up on.
How did this hole get here? How did this hole get here?
Ready to hit?
Sure. Let's go.
Hop in.
I've already taken enough. Nobody's inside. I'm not much for fishing anyway. I won't get too far without a paddle. This should work as a paddle, at least well enough to get me to that lighthouse and back. Whoa! Hey! What was that? I can't see a thing down there. Better not be a whale. I'm not trying to get swallowed like Geppetto. It's probably for heating.
I don't see the point.
Guess nobody's home. Guess nobody's home. The wheels are... It tells your fortune based on how much you weigh. They have a little bit of everything. I've got a broken compass here. Could you fix it for me?
No. Have lots of experience breaking things, people. Fixing, not so much.
Mr. Green.
Hello again, Sheriff.
Got a minute?
Yeah?
Did you happen to visit this barber shop earlier this evening?
I can't say I did.
Have you seen anyone walking around that's been acting suspicious?
I can't say I have.
What can you say, Mr. Green? Anything?
I hope whatever happened in there wasn't too bad.
Well, we don't have a missing person this time. Listen, if you happen to recall anything that might be of use to me, you let me know.
Absolutely.
All right, Mr. Green, you take care.
The watch is watching. Don't let your guard down.
I thank you again for my... You have other... I thank you again. You have other matters that you...
It's full of small...
I thank you...
Mostly people. Piping hot and ready to go. What would that... Do they... An old trick. It's a bad... Wait, did they really put "don't eat the mushrooms" in their founding document? If anyone can... Guess it keep... Doesn't seem worth it if... Mortimer said he was found holding some... Mortimer... The sheriff...
Oh no.
Where's the...
If the sheriff hasn't figured out who...
And where...
In one of the... Thanks.
They're lockers, so pretty Putting a bunch of dents in a... That seems... How would that... They're completely shut. I've already... Is that engine? How would that help? Is that... How'd it get in there? It's quiet now that... I'll stay out here. Bad enough that...
Get it off! Get it off!
I'll admit, that one's on me. Need any hand...
Got 5 pairs in my bunker.
I better be careful how I use these. I don't have the key. Not sure why I'd do... Impressive?
Not.
Why not?
Nothing.
No reason to... How would that help? I don't see the umbrella's whole... That thing could probably...
We are...
I'm in the market for...
Which type fuse?
There are types?
2 types. Broken fuse.
Unbroken fuse.
Unbroken fuse.
What a surprise.
Another satisfied.
No reason to risk...
All
You mean...
No. Much
They're completely... They're fried. I've seen enough... If anyone...
The watch is... Stay frosty.
That thing could probably... The astral...
Enjoy the...
The armillary sphere was used... Ventana Peak is known the world over for an arched opening that scholars continue to scholars continue to debate whether the window is the result. It's bolted onto the base. I'll borrow this for a while. It definitely works as advertised. Better do this from a distance. Otherwise, the watchman will watch me watching. There we go. Clear as day. His top secret frequency is 30 megahertz. Good evening, Villa Vent. Tough crowd. Breaker, breaker, this is Thunderbird calling all members of the Neighborhood Watch. Come back.
I read you, Thunderbird. This is Sentinel. What's your status? Over.
Sentinel, we've got a situation. Oh, over.
Copy that, Thunderbird. Which sector? Over.
Foxtrot.
Copy. And what's the situation?
Situation code. It's, Veronica. Over.
Received, Thunderbird. En route to Forest to stop ongoing shark attack. Over and out.
There's about 10 different reasons that shouldn't have worked. Unbelievable.
I trick him too sometimes.
It's a radio. Judging by the antenna, it's a seriously powerful radio. This probably isn't the kind of fuel I'm supposed to put in here, but I don't have a ton of options. It worked. Nice bright light, with the slightest hint of noxious fumes. All right, Harvey, it's just a forest. Just a typical forest with typical trees and bushes and absolutely nothing that's going to devour your flesh.